This is CBC Calgary News.
Good evening, I'm Rob Brown in the CBC Calgary studio. Some chilling first-hand accounts are now emerging from that killing spree in Nova Scotia, which left 22 people dead. The CBC interviewed the brother of one of the victims about what he saw and what happened to him. And just a warning, you may find some of the following details disturbing.
And I walked up the road looking for my brother with a flashlight. My father come with me so far, but he stopped at the end of his driveway and turned around and went back in his house. I walked up looking for my brother with a flashlight. And I could see a body laying on the side of the road. As I got closer, I could see it was my brother. I got one more step closer, I could see blood and he wasn't moving. I shut my flashlight off, I turned around and I ran for my life in the dark. I turned around and looked down towards the road I had just run from to see a little flashlight flashing around looking for me. I ran so hard into the woods. I laid there for approximately at least about 4 hours hoping and praying that the police would come. Finally, after about 4 hours, they got me out of there with an armored vehicle. A nightmare through hell. Laying there for hours, all I could hear was explosions from the fires and gunshots coming from all around me. Yeah. It was the most terrifyingest thing I've ever experienced in my life, to walk up and find my brother dead and to be hunted by this fella that killed all these people. I'll be traumatized for the rest of my life.
Nova Scotia RCMP are no longer investigating the possibility of a second gunman.
We are now able to say that the shooter acted alone. We are continuing to investigate whether anyone may have assisted him leading up to the incident. That is still part of the active investigation.
CBC News has obtained surveillance video of the suspected gunman. It shows what looks like an RCMP vehicle stopping, but there is no visible license plate, and the man's calm demeanor as he gets out to take off some clothes is clearly not the way an officer would act in the middle of a manhunt. He's wearing a police uniform, but RCMP do not usually wear such a hat while on duty, and there are no stripes on his pants. 16 different crime scenes are now being investigated. Alberta has recorded the biggest single-day jump in COVID cases since the outbreak began, and the Calgary zone